Okay, so we talked about some of this earlier in the school year, the parts of sentences. We talked about how we need to identify that each sentence has a subject and has a predicate. So some of this is going to be a review for you. Some of this, though, is going to be new information. So in your first box on your notes page, you're going to write that sentence right here. So in this box that looks just like this with these lines, you're going to write that a complete sentence contains at least one subject and one predicate, and it's going to go right here. Okay, notice that it has chains. Subject and predicate. So you're going to write it right here. Complete sentence contains at least one subject and one predicate. So you're writing while I'm writing. If you ask where to write, I'm going to tell you again, it's going to go right there. Who about that later? That's not your business. I'm just the top sentence. Just the top sentence. Yep. I'm writing it the same time you're writing it. So see who can beat me. I think you got a head start.
Finish. You're the only one that got face.
I underlined subject one time just like they've done, and I'm underlining predicate two times just like they've done, and that's what we've been doing this whole time. That's what we've been doing. So thumbs up when you have this. We're probably not going to get all the way through this before lunch.
Probably not even going to get past this one.
Who puts a CTA?
What? CTA.
I'm not listening to it. I'm not listening to it. Okay? If you just want to identify what a subject is because you don't know, in your little chain links on your paper, for subject you could write noun, and for predicate you could write verb, just in case you don't remember, but we went over all this together. So in my chain link, I'm gonna write noun for subject, and for predicate, I'm gonna write verb. Okay? Because it says the subject is the who or what of a sentence, that's a noun. The predicate tells what the subject is or does, that is a verb. Here's a sample one for you. It says Kira writes short stories. Who am I talking about? Kira. What about Kira?
She writes stories.
Writes short stories. So that's a complete sentence because it has a subject and a predicate. Fabulous job. Thumbs up when you have this.
Wait, you write?
No, I was just showing you. All I have on my paper, y'all, is just what a complete sentence is, and in my chain links, I've written noun and verb. That's it. That's all I got.
Wait.
That's all you have to have. Curran, why don't you have this written down?
Wait, you wrote noun and verb and noun and verb.
Remember, I held this up and I said, "This is where you write. This is where you write. This is where you write." So now you're behind. So get it.
Wait.
You have to actually write it down. Sweet. What?
What do you write in the chain?
I just wrote noun and verb if you did not remember what a subject and predicate was. And that's all you had to do for now. This is a review. We already know this. Now we're about to get into the new information.
New information?
The new information.
Yes.
And it might not be new to you, but it's definitely new to 4th grade because we haven't gotten this far to talk about it yet. So, honestly, we have about 2 minutes until till lunch.
3 minutes.
This is our 3-minute warning.
Read outside. No, there's still wet.
Shh.
Then why do we go outside?
I don't understand why these sad conversations are happening. Tyler, you don't have to finish it. You don't have to finish it. Okay. Next thing we need to talk about is what is a sentence fragment. That's going to go in the next group of lines. Okay? A sentence fragment is an incomplete thought that is missing a subject, a predicate, or both. So that's going to go in the next group of lines. And y'all, look at this chain. This chain is broken because it's missing something. Okay? So in the next group of lines, the sentence that's up there already, a sentence fragment are incomplete thoughts, or sentence fragments are incomplete thoughts that are missing subjects, predicates, or both. That's what you have to write before lunch. Let's get it done.
I can't write because I can't find my good pencil. And this
Chloe,
one,
that pencil has a point. Just
I
roll
know,
with
but
it.
it
Just-
keeps just scratching.
You just gonna have to do your thing. It's not broken. It's gonna write. It might not be as pretty as you want it to be, but it's in there.
Miss Kidger, do we write a sentence fragment?
You can, yeah.
Okay.
Well, not a sentence fragments,
So,
just sentence fragments. Okay. Incomplete.
done.
Here's an example for you. My best friend. My best friend what?
Nothing.
I don't know, because the rest of the sentence is missing. Here's another example. Runs around the block. Who runs around the block? Now,
My best friend runs around the block.
that's a good guess, Bryson, and that's what we're going to do. When we get back from lunch, we're going to correct these fragments, and one way to do that is, like Bryson just mentioned, is join the two sentences.
And we can fix the chain.
So, right,
So fix the chain.
so that's going to be, listen up, that's going to be what we talk about when we get back from lunch. When you have this copied, turn it over so that I know you're ready to go.
Is that